There's a lot of wasted time in your homeschool day, and a lot of the times that ends up feeling really heavy and really hard and disconnects us from our kids. In this video, I'm going to share a few things you can do a little bit differently to save time, heal, and reconnect with your children and enjoy your homeschool day. My name is Emily Brown, and I'm a life coach for Catholic homeschool moms who want to have more peace, more calm, and more confidence to enjoy your homeschooled kids and your homeschool lifestyle so much more. You can get all the details for my program, Happy Holy Mama, in the link below this video. And while you're down there, please like and subscribe so that I can serve you every single month when I release new life coaching content geared specifically to your Catholic homeschooling lifestyle. Now let's go ahead and dive into those things that you could be doing differently right now in order to start enjoying your homeschooled kids, your homeschooled life, and saving so much more time in your homeschooled day right now. All right, the way you're showing up with your children is actually directly impacting the amount of time that you are either saving or wasting on any given day. Most of the time, we want to blame our kids for waking up too late, taking too long in the morning, dilly-dallying during our morning time, getting distracted during their assignments, not completing their chores, or taking too long to get out the door. But the way that you are behaving, the mindset that you are having, and the actions that you're taking, the way you're speaking to your children is directly impacting the relationship you're having with these children and is actually causing them to either go slow, get more distracted, worry about your response to them, and is therefore going to slow them down. And there are just a few things that you can do differently right now to help improve this situation and save so much more time in your homeschool day. All right, first let's dive into why you might be showing up this way, why you might be in a rush, why you might be feeling impatient. And it's likely because of some unrealistic expectations that you might be having with your kids. You might be expecting them to be not children. You might be expecting them to behave like adults with adult brains that are fully developed. You might be expecting them to have the ability to be able to be organized and to have the innate and intrinsic motivation to get things done in an orderly time and an orderly way. And that's probably just not in alignment with reality. And so what we really need to do is let go of those unrealistic expectations. And remember, they're children. Their brains are not fully developed yet. They are going to need to be reminded, and they also deserve your respect. When you can lead with patience and respect, you are going to receive that so much more often. And it's actually not your children's job to do that first in order for you to then be respectful to them. It's actually your job to go first and demonstrate how you would like it done. And yeah, you have to do that every single time, no matter what. And I know how hard that is. I'm speaking from experience as a reformed yeller, but it is entirely within your control, and it is going to save you so much time in the long run. Another reason that you might be feeling rushed or impatient is because of this need you have to feel better right now. You might not be feeling great right now because you might be feeling really behind. You might be feeling embarrassed or worried about what someone else is going to think when you show up late again, or if you miss something entirely. You might not want to feel rushed. Feeling rushed feels bad. We don't like that bad feeling, and so we're trying to outwork that bad feeling by rushing our children instead. You might not want to feel disappointed or discouraged or feeling incapable or inadequate to get the things done that you want to get done. And because feeling impatient and disappointed and discouraged and inadequate feel terrible, then you might overreact from those terrible feelings and take them out on your kids. And of course, when you combine that with all of those unrealistic expectations, then you're going to feel like a failure. You're going to feel like it's your fault because the kids aren't doing what they should be doing, that they haven't learned by now, that they aren't organized, that you aren't organized enough, that you aren't demonstrating this well enough. And I just call that the litany of not enough. And it's bogging you down. It's slowing down your processing power. And it's really blocking your ability to be calm and to be patient and to be respectful. And so what we really need to do, mom and dad, if you're listening to this, is you have to be able to slow down. You have to be able to pause. You have to be able to understand where all of this is coming from and why you're overreacting. And then you have to decide really intentionally how you want to show up, what you want to lead with, what you want to demonstrate for your kids. Because if you want to raise kids who are feeling inadequate and incapable and discouraged and defeated when they can't perform at the level that everyone else expects them to, then that is exactly what we're going to be creating for them. None of us wants to raise children who feel discouraged or disappointed, or that they are a disappointment, or that they are causing mom and dad to feel angry. We want to raise kids who are calm and confident and respectful, but mom and dad, that takes you going first. And what happens is when you can slow down and recognize why you're doing what you're doing, take responsibility for your own thoughts, feelings, and actions, and behave really intentionally on purpose with calmness and respect, then it might feel like you're slowing down at first, which to be honest, you are, but you're able to connect with your child. You're able to take those extra 10, 20, 30 seconds to really talk to them and figure out what's going on. And then once you've gotten through that misunderstanding or hurdle or help them find whatever they need or given them a gentle reminder, then you can take the next step and keep going. And you end up getting so much more done because you aren't taking a whole bunch of time to solve a lot of extra arguments and put out more fires that you've been pouring gasoline onto all day long. So in summary, in order to save more time during the day, we have to stop adding fuel to the fires. We have to slow down in order to speed up. We need to lead by example, set down unrealistic expectations, and be willing to feel a little icky inside for a little while without putting that onto your kids. And when we're willing to do all of that, then everybody in the house calms down because they're following your lead. And when we're calm, we have more access to our logical brains, and the same thing is true for our kids. They're able to be more calm, they're able to think more logically, they're able to be more respectful, and everybody in the house has a much better experience. And we build the foundation of really solid relationships that are going to help carry us into the future that we desperately want to create right now. If you would like to learn more about how to stop yelling and start connecting, then I would like to invite you to go take my workshop that I hosted recently. You can get a link for that below this video. It's going to walk you through everything you need to have more awareness, take responsibility, and be really intentional. There's a little workbook that goes with it, including my #1 self-coaching tool that is going to help you take responsibility for what is within your control, which is you, and so that you can lead with calm and respect no matter what is going on in your home, which is going to help you have the most positive impact in your homeschooling lifestyle starting right now. You can get the link for that workshop below this video, and while you're down there, please like and subscribe to this channel so that you can get notified every month when I release new life coaching content geared specifically to your Catholic homeschooling lifestyle. I'm praying for you. Have a beautiful week. God bless.